AIF Warriors, we made it through the week. A lot of things happening. The bounce in the dollar that was forecasted in Dixie from par 50, 101.50 to par 50, looking at it pretty close. I'll clean it up. Looking for more, and this will be a dollar selling opportunity in my view. Could be there sometime next week. The euro has already retraced 38%, almost within a few pips right here, which makes me think if we're going to have a continuation dollar bear market rally, maybe another 50 to 100 higher, that we could possibly even trade back down towards this 50% level, because the relative strength has definitely been in cable. So you have some confluence. I'm going to give it a shot. 110-ish, a little under 110. It's around 50%. But compare it to cable, and cable hasn't even retraced 23%. So maybe cable gets back to 38 would be my best guess. That's going to be here around 30.40 to attempt a high. And I still think that Aussie, counter trend move is happening here. I talked about the divergence. This will be a buy point for me around 66.50-ish, right in here for Aussie. The yen putting in a decent week. I know it's month's end and everything, but I want you to take a look at this confluence that we have on the weekly. Just a shade under the major pivot of 152. So look at these two moving averages that are lining up. It's the 9-week and the 50-week, and they're both coming in right around 51 and a half or so, 51.40. Maybe we don't get right back down there, but this too I would view as a selling opportunity if it gets there. Why aren't I buying it? Because I think the trend has shifted and I want to stay with the trend. I think it's good mental exercise to not try and trade counter trend all the time, and have your mindset that this is a significant top. And what I want to do is I want to catch more downside to maybe 130 or lower. So that's my view there. I don't know what kind of bounce we'll get in Canada. We're almost unchanged on the week. So, Canada didn't rally much with the dollar bounce, but it's starting to come out of the hole here. 38% is going to be right back near the breakdown. That's going to be right around here, around this 136.30 level. So we'll see if we could get, that was a breakdown. Could even stretch to 137. So we'll see what happens there. That's pretty much the currencies. I just wanted to update you. Crude couldn't do it this week. It was trying, but here we go. So we tried. Was a better trade last week. This pullback worked though. Okay, if you bought it at 61.8, it worked. So I'm not short. I'm flat now. But even on this one, it was good for, we were buying it at 61.8. I didn't stay all the way. I only took 80 out, but it was good for, 250. But this is not a good way to finish a week. It had a chance for a reversal week, and that didn't occur. And I thought I'd leave you guys with still think that we're going to have better buying opportunities. Maybe silver and the dollar bounce coincide with each other, and we could try a buy down here, maybe around 28 and a half or so. We'll see. And gold looks like it's going nowhere. To me, it's a coin flip here. Long term, of course, it's bullish, but there aren't bears anywhere either. So to me, it's a stand aside. I thought I'd leave you guys with a trading technique that I've been using for years, and it's simple, but it's powerful. And I'm going to use the example of Meta on this. And sure, Meta's coming in. Well, not really. Okay. So I use the 2-week reversals, And just because I use weeks, you could use it with any TF, any time frame. You could do 2-day reversals, 2-week reversals. I like 2-week reversals because if you look left, it's 10 days of memory. So what you do to find out if this week is a buy or sell is whether or not it closes above or below the candle from 2 weeks ago. So that close 2 weeks ago on Friday was 527.40. Okay. We do have a 3 drive here, but you didn't have a signal last week because you need a red candle to confirm it's headed lower. But I want to show you how these numbers can come into play for entries or for, yeah, you could sell these numbers, you could buy these numbers. But anyway, keep this 527 in mind. And remember, you just count back 2. You could do it with daily, you could do it with 4-hour. But that was the weekly off number at 527. And then coincidentally, the high of this week, what do you think it was? 527. Okay, so Meta is on the verge of giving a 2-week reversal signal down week if we close under 527. That's going to be a signal. So I call it the 2-week off number. You could use it for a weekly signal, but the number can come into play during the week to trade off it for potential highs and lows. So just play around with it and see if it's for you. It's simple, but it's got, a Friday close is very important. You have 10 days of memory, and how the market voted 2 weeks ago on Friday to see if the market's holding that level. There you go. There's a 2-candle reversal. You don't have to call it weekly, just 2 candles. And hope everyone had a decent week. We did a pretty good job of riding the dollar down and also talking about where the dollar could bounce from. So here we are. We're in the middle of the bounce. The dollar's still heading higher, and I'm looking for this to be a dollar selling opportunity. That's a big takeaway here. Risk. I don't know. Are we going to fail from here? This was strange. This selling came in here. It looked like we were going to, just blow to new highs. We got up to 50. So we were only 30 handles away. I'm neutral. I mean, what kind of week it was? Again, the end of summer. I think that we'll have more definitive answers next week when the hedgies get back from the Hamptons and all the volume starts to come back into the markets as we enter the fall trading season. So let's have a good fall trading season. Hope we're adding value to what you're trying to accomplish. Good hunting. Do your work over the weekend. I'll be off Monday for Labor Day here. U.S. markets will be closed Monday, but you could play this video again and look at the areas that I was talking about for buy the dip opportunities in foreign currencies and sell the rally if it's paired the other way. So enjoy, have a great weekend. College football is back here in the States. And remember, most of all, don't just count your pips, count your blessings. Adios.